The third place game between San Diego Super Bloom and the Bay Area Falcons. I am Katie Killebrew, joined by Emily Brixey, and we are super excited to bring you this high-intensity third place game. We are ready to get underway. Bay on defense, San Diego receiving in the third place game.
And a break chance here for the Falcons, although they'll have to work it all the way down the field.
Winslow with the disc. Big throw going up into space. Donahue with the reception.
And a break for the Falcons outside of that doorstep, puts it in.
San Diego gives Bay the disc. And a layout block from Kelly Iwamoto. And Y immediately back in action. Out to McIntyre, and right at the front end zone cone, Hannah Walter with the score for San Diego. First one on the board. Ali Suji in and out of her hand. Abrams doesn't waste time. Layout reception and score. Jessica Wan with the score for San Diego. They break, and it's tied at 2s.
Wow, fly through significantly faster, have a little bit less float. That one's gonna work though.
Big reception for Liz Cardenas. And a cheeky scoober over the top to Amanda Maru for the score. Tiptoeing on the sideline, finding it back, and then right outside the end zone, a short throw through the defenders, and it's a score for Bay, a break, bringing them up 4-2. Stepping through the mark, and yet another clean break for Bay. A foul behind the play is maybe going to bring that back.
Falcons moving it with a little bit of ease just into the field, and that's a goal.
Possession. Pajunas finds Hannah again, making the upline cut, and it's Hannah to Pajunas. San Diego gets the mini break. They're going to have to work the full 80. Now in their own end zone, Carnahan with the disc finding upfield, but Alemelik snatches it past Erheim. Kayla Helton on the doorstep to Pajunas, and it is a San Diego break to start the second quarter. Coming back in, Abrams with the disc. Well defended by Munson. Iwamoto breaking the mark, big flick going up, and it is Iwamoto to Schultz for another break for San Diego. It took them a while, but they got it done, and we are dead even, 6-6. The first half, and changing tactics is flustering Bay. Imanishi finding a way upfield. It's Zalk to Suji, and a clean Bay Area score after the grinding previous point. Finds Ellis out to Walter, and floating into space, it's McIntyre with the score and a clean San Diego hold, 7 apiece. Big pivots, finding Chu in that narrow sideline space, and it is Khalees Cardenas with the goal and another clean hold after that gritty point. And it is a block by Yu Ishii, gives San Diego back the disc.
Point for the Super Bloom if they can stick it into the end zone. Disc up, and Dina reels it in.
Signaled inbounds, the one throw score. San Diego ties it. They were down, and they bring it back to even. 8 goals apiece. Alemelik looking to the deep space. Iwamoto diving to save possession. Some contact behind the disc is going to have a stoppage. Possession here. Up and over the top. Highly contested defender in prime. Not a lot of options. Floating for WUL. Not the high percentage look you'd want, but Pajunas disc turning over. Helm has it! Ellis. Zalk with the disc. And it is a score. Eliza Pugh. Great reception by Juan. Helm. Inside out flick. Hannah, who started in the handler space, runs and scores! A huge reception for San Diego, and you can hear Coach Manisha Daryani yelling pivot, 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 and when she does, she finds Sarah Carnahan for the disc, guarded by Ella Malik. Both teams changing personnel. Imanishi with the disc, flying into the end zone, and it's 3 throws and a score. It's Zalk and the break for Bay Area. We're tied at 11s with 23 seconds left on the clock. Not able to gain yards, just moving the disc back and forth across that 30-yard line. A little bit of a gain to Ellis, but tight defending by Bay Area. They've stopped many red zone possessions before. Can they stop this one? No, they cannot. It's Ellis to Helton, and San Diego takes the lead. And Cardenas almost unguarded on this line. Through the defenders, over the top for Imanishi. It's floating, and it's red, but outside the end zone. Imanishi to Suji. And the excellent offensive possession for Bay gives us tie game. Easy reception, unguarded in the handler space. Munson flips it, and it's Miri Chang! And the break for Bay. Not able to conserve the greatness. Helton putting it for Pajunas. In between defenders, Pajunas with the reception for San Diego.
Wow, what a trust throw there from Helton.
Ellis, Iwamoto, back to Ellis, signaled in, and Iwamoto to Ellis, the handler duo scores the break for San Diego, answering back, putting them on top again. Imanishi, Pugh, they've held possession, and Pugh puts one long. A big sky for Carnahan, upfield, and a hold for Bay, ties it back up. Energy on the outside, Schiltz gets it back, and dagger to Imanishi. Turnover gives a short field. Helton puts it up into space, looking for Pajunas, and Vendetta gets the break. Slowly chunking away yards. Bay Area tries to get more, but using the sideline, Elamelec putting it up into space, floating, and received by Helton. It is a huge break for San Diego to take a 3-point lead on the doorstep of a score. 30 seconds left, still not a score. Goss shoots upfield to Donahue for the Bay score. Can they score 2 in 30 seconds? Reception. 6 seconds on the clock. Back to Iwamoto, they possess it, and putting the disc on the ground for the win. It is San Diego on top. They win the 3rd place position in the Western Ultimate League.